Hey guys, we're going to do some much needed maintenance on my 3D printer. Lately I've been noticing strange textures, and if you look, this hole in the back, the one in the front here, and the one on the skull, those aren't part of the design. So when resin printers start going bad, you'll start noticing strange textures or holes in your print that aren't supposed to be there. At that time, you need to troubleshoot the issue and replace parts as needed. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to strain out the bed into this and then make sure that the film on the bottom isn't cloudy or has any particulates stuck to it. Pour this all out through a fine strainer. Alright, so we have filtered out our resin into this little container. We'll set that aside. There are no big parts in the film, and there is no resin on the screen, so it is not an obstruction in the vat. So we know there's nothing on the screen causing anything, so we got to check the screen itself. These are replaceable and consumable just like other things on 3D printers. So the way you check the status of your screen is just go to your tools, you hit clean vat. It's for a different function, but it also works for this. And then you just turn it on. So this will activate the screen, and as you can see, there are 3 holes in my screen. There's also one here. That's what's causing the issues. So we have to replace this. Because of that, we're also going to want to re-level our bed. So we'll take this off, and while we'll work on that, we're just going to let this soak in our alcohol bath to get any resin off this. So once we're done, we can level it against our new bed. So I had a little bit of a set change. First thing we're going to do is just using a little bit of IPA on a rag, is we're going to clean this sucker off, get this resin off. Next thing we're going to do is on the side here, there's these 2 screws. We're going to take these out. Now, with that panel off, we're going to take off this piece of tape and unhook the LCD screen because it's right under there. So now with this off, as gently as possible, you want to pry this screen up. So here's where your UV light is generated. If you see any particulates or scratches on this screen, clean it off. Use a microfiber cloth, but be careful because any damage you do to this will permanently affect your prints. All right, now that you have your new screen out, make sure that you remove the protective film on the back. Slide it in place. Press it down firmly on all 4 edges. Also make sure you replace any 2-sided tape as needed. Press in the connector. Remove this screen protector. Make sure that your new screen works. Replace the panel on the side and you're done.